Greetings. Today we continue our study of the book of Revelation, further evidence of rapture. Revelation chapter 4, verses 6 through 11. We're considering the four living creations. We pick up now around Revelation 6, where it teaches us their further work will be to focus attention upon the four horsemen. Revelation 6:1 says, "And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts, one of the four living creations, saying, 'Come and see.'" Chapter 6, verse 3 of Revelation. "And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast, the fourth living creation, say, 'Come and see.'" Verse 5. "And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, 'Come and see.' And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand." Revelation 6:7, "And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, 'Come and see.'" The final duty of the four beasts is to deliver the seven vials or bowl judgments to the seven messengers or angels in Revelation 15:7. It says, "And one of the four beasts gave unto the seven angels 7 golden vials full of the wrath of God, who liveth forever and ever." Then let's look at the rulers, the cherubim. The cherubim is the plural of the singular Hebrew cherub, and they're identified as four-winged creations in Ezekiel 10, verses 20 through 22, where it says, "This is the living creature that I saw under the God of Israel by the river Chebar, and I knew that they were the cherubims. Every one had 4 faces apiece, and every one had 4 wings, and the likeness of the hands of a man was under their wings. And the likeness of their faces was the same faces which I saw by the river Chebar. Their appearances and themselves, they went every one straight forward." The similarities of the descriptions have caused some to erroneously make the seraphim and the cherubim one and the same. It is the dissimilarity of the description which must be noted. Seraphim have 6 wings, cherubim have 4 wings. Seraphim have 1 face, cherubim have 4 faces each. There's further dissimilarity in the location of their service, as we explore Ezekiel 1:25 and 26 and chapter 10, verse 20. Ezekiel 1:25 says, "And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads when they stood and had let down their wings. And above the firmament that was over their head was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of a sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it." Now, Ezekiel 1:21 through 25 describes the cherubim working in the first and or the second heaven, because the firmament was above their heads and the vision of the throne above that. While Ezekiel 10:20 has the seraphim around the throne in heaven. Ezekiel's vision of the wheel and the wheel in the wheel revealed the clock-like precision of God's working in the earth. Revelation 6:1 and 2 speak about the 4 angels on the 4 corners of the earth, which are holding the 4 winds. These should be the same 4 cherubim which Ezekiel saw in his vision. I believe that we should pause and address some apparent misconceptions about angels from certain traditions of men. 1 Colossians 2:18 and 19 warn us about forsaking the worship of our Creator and Redeemer for the worship of his angels or his messengers. 2 various renderings of history portray good angels as either feminine or juvenile in appearance, and evil angels as gargoylish. Number 3, 2 Corinthians 11:14 seems to indicate the contrary about evil angels appearing as evil angels when it says, "And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light." Scriptures say that the image of these cherubim adorned the mercy seat of the Ark of the Covenant and the veil of the temple. Clarence Larkin, in his book Dispensational Truth, depicts these as four-winged creatures. But every other source I've checked, including Jewish histories, picture the images on the ark as being two-winged creatures. Then finally, we have the angels, the authorities. These are the ordinary workers of God's ministering spirits. Now remember, angels is a transliteration where we just changed the spelling of the Greek word and brought it into the English language. But messengers is the translation of that word. They normally work without visible manifestation. Numbers 22:31 and 2 Kings 6:17 are two examples where people's eyes were open to see the behind-scenes working of angels. Numbers 22:31, probably familiar to many. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed his head and fell flat on his face. 2 Kings 6:17, Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.